Yeah, well, the point is, right, is it still looks cool regardless, right? Additive subtraction knew how to click the button.
I did, as you said it.
Yeah, that was to get your attention, so we could do it.
Uh-huh. Because I definitely didn't notice.
I
As you were in the
know.
middle of saying it, within that 1 second left.
There is 0 seconds left, Jared.
Well, then I am a god.
No. I do it so then if I'm right, I'm right. And if I'm wrong, you're in the party. And I don't gotta re-invite. You know, just a win-win situation, really.
Mm-hmm.
So, why does the world want you to fail? Um, I'm really not sure, Taiku. You know, I couldn't tell you. It always gives the greatest warriors the hardest trials. I don't know about that. Well, if there's one thing I could say, Tycoon, is my magic is never giving up, right? And I have, I don't
No
know
magic.
how, I don't know how to, like, I was going to use the word before, like an undying determination. That makes sense, right? I'm
Yeah,
unstoppable.
it works.
I really am. Bum, 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 bum. Plus, I like to think of it instead of like getting difficult trials that like some what's it, bigger force is just what's it messing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe God's a prankster, right? Or just really hates me. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's got a sense of humor. You know what I'm saying?
Uh.
I really need to purge some songs from my playlist. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because every time they come on, I almost want to like slam my head into my desk and just remove it then and there. You know?
Mm.
Like, I feel like it's time to like remove a song off your playlist when every time it comes on, you just want to skip it. You know?
That's where all my songs are.
That's not where all mine are, but that's where a lot of them are.
I want to remove my playlist.
Do what I dare you.
Nah. That would take way too much time.
But
More so to make a new one.
I got a fat cat head.
I'd literally remember like 5 songs. And I'd have a new playlist.
But also, Tycoon, if you haven't watched Great Pretender, it's very good. I mean, I haven't watched all of it yet. I'm on like the 5th episode, but it's very good. I actually had a dream about it, right? And I only started watching it yesterday, right? It's crazy. I felt like the greatest pretender. We go again and again. But then we're good. After going again twice. You know? So, it'll be dandy. Very dandy. We also need to get ice burners, Jared.
Yeah.
I feel like those would be very good. Like, we'd probably gain a good amount of CP, right? We'd look really cool. And it'd have some OP extra thing, you know? Boom. I also really just want to reach like what's it like 1,000 ERP, you know? Because just think about it, dude, right? then we'd have like so many points to put in. It'd be crazy.
We need 1 million ERP.
I mean, would be
Because
a
then we
bad
have
thing.
10 million more magical attack power.
Who needs gear at that point?
Yeah. That's how you really alpha on someone.
See,
You
imagine
go into
how
like a
many
raid with
people.
literally no gear.
Let me just tell you this, right? Imagine the amount of people, right? That what's it? Went into, like, just the magic physical attacks their first thing. That's all they've upgraded. That's a freedom move, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. And yeah, it also sounds like a Javen move.
No, that does not sound like a Javen move.
You're right. If you can go into ED infinitely, you would.
And that is true. If I go to EXP infinitely, I'd do that for sure. ED would definitely be the way to go. But ED would never be the first thing I'd go into. EXP will always and forever be the first thing I go into in a game.
Yep.
If there's
And
a
it
way
all
to get...
stems from learn to fly idle.
Maybe it does. Okay? But it doesn't matter.
When
Going
you
for
go into that
EXP first
EXP
is just the
infinitely.
smartest thing first. It's just the best multiplier. You might start off
Yeah,
slower,
exactly.
right?
Because then you get more EXP later. And then you're a higher level by the end.
Mm-hmm. That's the shtick. Like, why do you think I'm a higher ERP level than you, Jared? Not just because I'm cooler.
Let's see. Spa buff since the dawn of time. Probably buys EXP medals.
No, I don't buy EXP medals.
I feel like
Only on
there was another reason that actually made sense.
Probably because of better. That's all I could think of.
It's not the reason.
Instead of going to work, I actually just grind Elsword.
Same. Maybe I should start.
I think you'd get
Just make the jungle a dungeon guild.
That'd be a wild ride. So much fun.
Maybe I'll grind raid. And then once I get like a +11 raid weapon on all my characters, then I just grind some like ice right mines.
Why not just grind ice ray mines?
Well, because then I wouldn't have raid weapons on my characters.
You can't really grind raid.
I'd grind as much as I could. Man,
Is
that's
every
the
time
dream.
you do
Just
raid, do
10
you have
hours
a
ice raid.
chance to get like any of the rewards still? Say if you use a Crimson Reset ticket, you're still able to get like the weapon and stuff, right?
For sure. I imagine people wouldn't just redo it for the boxes.
Yeah. Well, it could do it just for the blaze marks, or whatever they're called, flame marks.
I feel like these guys always take so long to respawn, but then the one time I'm ready for them.
Yeah, that's usually how it is.
And why can't I land on this?
Cause
I can't get back up.
Dear God, Jared. Okay.
I
That's what I
literally
would
fell
need to
through
go up
that
there.
same floor like 4 times.
Yeah, so you gotta get the raid everything.
Well, I did the exact same thing I did before.
No,
This time it worked.
that's a terrible excuse.
That is exactly what happened.
You did something different. It was just slightly different. That's why it worked.
So different, I couldn't even tell.
Could you think ahead? Ew. And then after this, I guess, it's Celestia time.
Mm-hmm.
maybe we should just grind Celestia and then like also grind my Rose and also grind my Rena. You know, just get all of it done today. That's what we'll do with an unlimited stamina day. Next one. You know?
I don't know if that sounds like the play.
It does.
That doesn't sound very worth it.
Why not?
Because we could just like stock up on some EXP and grind trash.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. You know? Maybe we can just get Master Class. I think it sounds way better. I just want to have all the characters Master Class. That would be such a huge flex, bro. You don't understand.
Just like when you wanted to reach like 300 ERP in that one day.
Yeah, got close.
That's debatable. Still like a quarter of the way to go.
Nah. Hold your head. I like the new mini-map. It's very, like, good. You know?
Smooth like a criminal.
Uh-huh. Okay, okay, okay. Let's look through these tiers. I cry every time. Where? Okay. Nope. 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 Ooh, the Black Paper Moon. Kick it up. I like it. I like it.
I have a lot of tear powder. Tear gas.
What? Those are very different things.
They both have tear?
Okay.
That's what matters.
So you're wrong. I need to feed Jay. Very hungry.
So is mine. Haven't fed him in weeks.
Unlucky. You're the one who always talks about, no, you gotta feed him for the encouragement, the special encouragement. It's so good.
I ain't never said that.
That's exactly what you said. Exactly like that.
You're like, what does feeding them even affect?
No, not feeding them. Like, not their hunger, like their growth things.
Oh yeah, I haven't done that in months.
Well,
I might have not even ever done it on my ad. Yeah, my day's got 32 points.
I honestly need to do some more pet expeditions. Or maybe just open some of my pet expedition crates. I'm gonna do that really quick actually. Because I have EXP on my Foru, but not on my J on my Asia, and that's what I'm using. So I might open some crates on my Innocent. Because I've been focusing on fishing more. You know, instead of those things, but
Maybe I just do both. But it's a pain
yeah,
to
that's
go to
what
the
I
spots.
used
There's
to
no
do.
bank there.
I might actually turn in my fish, because I need room for the life thing to open some of the chest. And plus, I have so much gosh
There's a
darn
lot of
fish.
spectral amethyst.
Me or you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Exchange.
I have a lot too. I've run out of magic crystals before. Guess that makes more sense. Maybe I should turn to my magic crystal.
Dear God. This is gonna take,
Yeah, I know, because you can turn like 10 at once.
you can't turn in like 10 at once. Here, I'm gonna need to clear something.
Well, it all depends on your inventory space. Something tells me you don't have a lot of inventory space then. Less than 10.
Yeah. I don't know why I need so many of these, blessed enchantment stones. They were like 2 stacks. Oh. Okay, I'll get rid of this thing too. Those are probably temporary, right? Yeah, okay. I'll discard that. Okay. there even a reason to really keep blessed enchantment stones?
Uh,
I don't think you really need a lot of them at all.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it takes like maybe 10.
This is gonna take forever, dude. I get 100 of these fish a potion. Also, dude, I'm definitely gonna get more than 20%.
Mm.
A lot more.
Yeah, heads up.
Look at my fish, dude. Just look at these numbers.
Too busy stopping the cat from scratching my blanket. Okay, too busy trying to stop the cat from scratching my blanket. I'm back.
Wow. Just like that. This is my life now. The fisherman. Okay. Fishing kinda OP though. I wish it would stack.
I was mistaken. It was actually the cat pooping on everything. Common mistake.
Gotcha. I can see how they'd sound similar.
It was actually both. At the same time.
That does sound intense. Anyway, I have 2,000 plus whatever the first fish are. Not the first fish, I guess the second fish.
Well, I'm gonna take this stuff out of my room. Because it smells awful.
Classy. I will probably gain a full level. This is my life now, Tycoon. Turning in fish. So many. So many fish. Boom, boom, boom. It's just like turning my fish every day. Bada boom, 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 boom. So much gosh darn fish. Okay. Now time to branch out into these. Dear God. I kind of want to keep the turtles up. Those are really cool. Dear God, these fish are very worth it. Fishing is the way, bro. Holy moly. Oh, yeah, we easily gain another level. Oh my God. Jeebs. This is actually so OP. What the heck? Are you there, Jared? Guessing not. Actually intense as frick. What the heck? I need to balance this out a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's him, I think. Go back to his room. Okay.
And I am back.
Jerry. Holy frick.
What level are you at?
261. And I'm at 58%.
Dang.
There. Fishing's a busted.
Oh, I'm aware.
Like, I had, like, 2,000... What are these called? I had 2,000 burning carp, right? And then 1,700 lizard bass. And holy, Jared. I gained literally... Let's see. 1 full level and then 58%. Plus, like, the last remaining, like, 4%. And plus, I still have all my turtles. So, yeah. I'm gonna open a lot of these things. I want XP. Just look at me, dude. Spam and open some of these expedition things. Okay, I'll stop there, I guess. Did my consumables get filled up? No. Okay. You also get ladies' water, which is pretty good. Okay, we just need some XP. I mean, to be fair, pet expeditions are also very OP because you just get, like, crazy pet food and also digestive potions and these really good things. Oh, yeah, you have to sell them. I forgot. Okay. These are usually pretty useless unless they're EXP. That's kind of okay.
Well, now I have way too many pink skill gems.
That are, like, good, or?
I haven't looked through them yet. But I have an entire page of them. This might take a second.
It's fine, I'm still needing to sift through mine to hopefully get EXP.
Pet attacks aren't very good, right?
No, not usually. Especially just like for damage, getting like a 7% or something like that.
Logically, I want consumable cooldown decrease and EXP.
Yeah. Unless you have specific pets for expedition, in which case it's good to go for like the cost reduction or the stamina reduction. Because, you know.
Also keep encouragement stuff.
Like, why?
I don't know. I feel like people might be like, oh my god, this is insane.
I don't think so. There we go. I got consumable cooldown decreased 13% and another 13%.
Nice.
Yeah. And I got 2 XP things.
We're expeditions.
What do you mean?
Like, say, what skill gems for expedition should I go with?
Really whatever you care about. If you want to save ED, if you want to save your life stamina, if you want to go faster. Personally, the go faster is useless. I would literally never go for that. Yeah, mostly just if you want to save life stamina for more fishing, or if you just
I
think the
don't
ED
need
costs a lot.
success rate either.
Yeah, not really. Personally, like I said, what I go for is ED cost, just because I feel like I'd rather save ED than life stamina. But I kind of have a little bit of a mix if I check, because Murmur has the life stamina cost reduction. My Foru has cost reduction, to where it costs less, and then my Paimon has ED cost as well. So it just doesn't cost that much ED, and then costs a little bit less. It still costs like 40% for a pet expedition, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, what's it? It's still worth it, in my opinion. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, probably the ED cost is the better one. Well, yeah. Because, just looking at this, it literally reduces it by, like, nothing. Like the, what's it, you know? Okay, that's the duration. I don't need the duration, though. Because, like, the best thing they can get is an expedition life cost 1.5, right? And 3% only reduces it by, like, 1.2. So instead of it costing 40, it costs 38.2 or something like that. So I don't think that's very worth it. You know, but you save a good amount of money on the ED cost. I actually think I'm gonna resocket the my Murmur with
Well, I have 4 things that affect pet expeditions, and 3 of them are ED cost, so...
Well, I would definitely say ED cost is probably the best. Because like I said, if all of your people had it, it would go from like 40 to 35. If all your people had it. Which, I don't know about you, but that doesn't really seem that worth it. You know, when you could be saving a ton of like, maybe not like a ton, but I don't know. Personally, I think I'd rather save like 200,000 ED, you know, than a very tiny bit of life stamina. You know, because I think if you had like 15% on all, it would cost literally like 100,000 ED, which would be like 1/3 the cost, when you'd only save 5% life stamina. So, yeah. I'm actually just going to go an ED cost reduction on all my people. It just seems more worth it, honestly. So, yeah. But obviously on a pet you're using, I'd go for XP.
Yeah.
And also, I wouldn't worry about saving a lot of, like, the... what's it things. The, like, not big ones, right?
Yeah,
I would
that's
only
all
use
I'm
I would only use those blue ones as filler. So like if you're like, oh, I'll save this, you know, like for whatever reason, like, oh, I don't know, for any reason really, it just doesn't seem worth it. Like say 4% XP is good for like a temporary thing, you know, for like each, but like you're not gonna really want to save those unless, you know, it's just not really worth. They're not gonna be as good as the pink ones regardless.
Yeah.
So. The only reason I kept temporary ones is because I needed temporary ones, you know. Like, say, for example, it'd be more worth you using those blue ones for ED costs than not having the ED cost reduction. But, yeah. Yeah, but I probably will start doing pet expeditions again. It's like, yeah, it takes up 40% of, like, the stamina bar, but for the most part, I crash anyway, you know?
Yeah.
As well as, what's it? I go through like the grain and stuff really fast, you know. So I think it's worth to just go for the pet expeditions. Mostly because, like I said, pet expeditions are just gonna give you more of these really good gems, right? Which are pretty good, especially if you get the ones that are like suggested. You know,
Mm-hmm. I
as
have way
well.
too much digestive medicine.
Yeah, I I just have a ton of the advanced digestive medicine because I only have 5 of the basic and 3 of the L'Oreal basic, but then I have
I don't have
202
any basic.
advanced. Oh, I also have 171 intermediate. And what, these just like make their nutrition go, or their like thing go down?
Yep.
Seems really good, especially since what these things like the lots of.
Yeah, so far I've earned 236 points.
Yeah, that seems very worth it. But yeah, pet expeditions I feel like are kind of temporary until you get the stuff you want though, because like there's no real reason to do it if you're not trying to get your pet like to a specific thing. You
Mm.
know. To be fair though, I think it's worth it even just for the pet food because that'll save you money slowly. You know,
Yeah.
from having to buy all the things. But I don't know. You should probably look up like the best skill gems. You should write that down to look it up. Just like the best. You know, like what we really should be going for. Because if it's something like we'll actually really use, then heck yeah. You
Well,
know?
people only recommend the XP and consumable cooldown decrease.
Really?
Yep.
So literally just consumable cooldown and then EXP.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that does make sense, to be fair. That's 100% what I'd be going for. So what? They have like a farming pet and then a damage pet?
Mm-hmm.
And the damage pet has a cooldown reduction?
And you'd best believe my UH has 12% and 13% cooldown reduction.
I mean, I have 2 gems that are 13%, but I'm not using them on anyone.
Oh, I have a 14%.
Only because I'm probably going to put those on Lewd, since Lewd's like the better raid pet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mellow.
Can
But
you get 15%?
I don't know. That's something you could look up.
Because it says max 30%. So if I can get all that max.
I couldn't tell you, so it really couldn't. Okay, anyway, I'm hopping on my Genesis. The main reason I was doing any of that stuff is because I needed to clear up inventory so I could get life gems, and I wanted to use the life gems to
I
get
have
my
180 ladies water.
Which is pretty good. The ladies' water is basically just a mana pot. Pretty slickin'.
For you, maybe. But for me, it would replace my drink.
Well, yeah, but it could just
How
be
good
a
is it
free drink.
exactly?
You know what I'm saying?
Rest of the drinks are like 275. This thing's chump change.
Chief. Also, if you have recover item effects, it's pretty good.
Technically, I kind of do.
I do too. I have a good amount actually, because of your boy Sturbs. He gives 6% recover item effect.
Disgusting. I don't have any recover item effect.
I wonder if there's more random things like that.
I'm just chilling with my 8% jump speed.
I feel like there's not a bunch of random things like that. I feel like that's just. And I
The
guess
rest of my stuff is pretty normal.
Mm-hmm. Well. You on your Rena?
Yes.
Fishing is definitely very good. If I didn't crash and we also got more like whole grain and stuff like that every day, 100% be doing it more. I also wish you could just buy bait. I feel like that would be cool.
Yeah.
Maybe you can. Can you?
I don't think so. I feel like that would make sense though.
Yeah.
I know a great place where I can find a lot of bait. It's called Guild Steward.
Uh-huh.
All of it's mine too. The twist no one expected.
Mm-hmm.
smooth moves.
Mm-hmm. Very smooth, very cool. Smooth and cool moves. That's me. Okay. Well, I have 61 points in D-Gay, not to brag, you know, but gotta be kind of crazy on it.
I have, like, some points. Like, 52.
I just think it's gonna feel so nice having it, like, maxed
You know how many points
out.
I have on my add an ED gain?
How many?
0.
Why?
Because
Why?
he's a fiend.
Yeah, it was gonna be getting less ED.
Who needs ED when you have polarize?
I mean, you're gonna need ED.
Yes.
I'm taking this, Jared.
I bet.
I think we kind of like combo attacked that, I'm not gonna lie, because they both went at like the same speed.
Crazy.
Plus, I'm pretty sure I hit them all, but I don't think I killed them all, because I don't think I do that much damage. So. We've only been streaming for 30 minutes? That's crazy.
Time flies.
Yeah, I forgot
None
we
of that
started.
worked.
Like, what I don't know, dude. Joke's already dead.
Wow. Guy's a solo player. You hate to see it.
What do you mean? Just no guild?
Yep. And insta-denied.
I don't know why people would want to be in guild. It's literally bonus stats.
Yeah.
In person, I don't know about you, but I like bonus stats.
Maybe they don't know it's bonus stats. Maybe like, wow, I don't want to be in a guild and I'm constantly being invited.
I don't think that's the case. Bum 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 bum. This Genesis also is a masterclass. Unlucky.
I
wish,
wish
like,
they
a
be
lot
doing
of
this
these-
off the stage.
I wish a lot of the like skills were better, like the master skills or whatever. Mostly for
Yeah.
like, just some characters. It seems like so useless. Like, why would I want 5% hyperactive damage? You know, like in any situation. You know, that really seem not worth it to you. You know.
No. Well, by that logic, they'd all be magical attack power, or I guess either attack power, but you know.
Yeah, but I mean, like, even some of them are still useful, like awaken duration and stuff like that. Like, I think I'd way rather have that than what's it?
Yeah.
Hyperactive damage. You know, this was
It
like
feels like
crit
things either
maxi.
make sense or help that character. And then you have Genesis.
I
Whose
mean,
hyperactive probably sucks.
I think for the most part, they just try to like have one of like everything you could have, which does make sense. You know, but like I feel like it's also cool to have something that you can stack twice. Like say the damage in proportion to HP loss they get on two
Yeah.
characters. It's cool because then it's like two different characters give an effect, and it's like there's a more powerful effect. You know. So it's like,
Yeah,
nice.
like why can't I have 16% jump speed? What is this?
Well, see, that would just be useless. But see, the thing is that it's not useless because, like, of the fact that, you know, there's only a finite amount of characters and you can't, like, stack the buff. So it's like, having something like that, like, any effect isn't bad. But, like, the thing is that, like, why would you want hyperactive damage? You know? Like, that's not, like, really useful at all. You know? Like, jump speed and movement speed and some of that aren't necessarily, like, things like, oh, wow, that'll be crazy. But, like, they are a nice boost to have because it's just gonna increase how fast you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, I'm looking forward to getting, like, the move speed and jump speed personally. Because, like, that's what I want. There we go.
Naturally.
One guy just didn't want to accept. Does it say when some person doesn't accept for you guys, too?
L Genesis.
Okay, just making sure. So I always feel like people are wondering. I don't know why people even type in the chat as if, like, I'm able to sit there and read chat on that thing.
Yeah.
They've probably just never been party leader.
I don't even think it's entirely that.
Well,
Like,
it's if
say
you're
he
in
probably,
the
like,
stage.
left the room. Yeah.
Yeah, but, like, say a leader can't leave the
That's
room and then
true.
start it. Unless, like, I fully restarted it. But, yeah. Point is, I feel like a lot of the effects are good. It's just, like, I want something that'll feel like it'll be a little bit different. Like, hyper damage, I feel like litter won't affect me at all. You know, jump speed, I feel like it will affect me at least a little bit. You know?
Mm-hmm. I want command attack damage.
I mean, you can get
Specifically
that.
for one character that gives command attack damage. Which makes sense.
It's, what's it? Blade Master, right?
It's RF.
RF gives that?
Mm-hmm. Richard Blade Master gives, like, tenacity skill damage or something.
That might be it. No!
Why'd you say no?
Like, I fell.
Uh,
It felt like everyone's like, oh my god.
this is why you just get double jump.
Ooh. Dear God. I'm kind of hungry, bruh.
Unlucky.
I could go for a nice, I don't know, something. Something good, something delectable. Like some Chinese food.
I agree. I'd be down for Chinese food 9 out of 10 times.
I don't know, Chinese food is kind of one of those things that, like, I can be like, eh. You know? Like, not really in the mood for Chinese food.
Chinese food is either good or great.
I don't know. I have to be in the mood for, like, it. But I'm just in that mood for it often.
Same. 9 out of 10 times, in fact.
So, like, when we went to the Chinese food place, I wasn't really in the mood for Chinese food. You know? I mean, it was good, but I just wasn't in the mood for it, you know what I'm saying? You know how, like, when you're in the mood for something, it seems like the only delicious thing, you know? Like, you could literally devour something like that. Right now, it's kind of...
like Big Ma's or an egg burger.
That's how I'm feeling right now about some pizza, honestly. I could devour some pizza right about now.
I have devoured pizza. Very
That's
recently.
bad pizza. Now I don't want pizza, just think about your pizza. No, ew. Blah.
Yeah, same.
Blah.
Just don't want to get your hopes up for when we have pizza, then I mention it, and then you're like, oh man, I really don't want pizza now, you know?
Well, frozen pizza's disgusting. Like, I don't like all delivery pizza. Like, say, like, if we get some chicken bacon ranch, you best believe I could eat an entire box by myself in one sitting, right?
Who couldn't?
I don't know, but I'm just saying I
Probably a
would.
lot of people.
Chinese food, though, one thing about Chinese food is that it's super filling, you know?
Yeah.
As well as I feel like when you're eating Chinese food, you kind of need to, like, concentrate on it, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know if I do.
I feel like when I'm eating Chinese food, I gotta sit down and just, like, be like, okay, I'm eating Chinese food. Not like, oh man, some food to eat while I'm playing a game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's different. I think it's because, like, a game takes concentration, you know? When eating some food, you don't need concentration, like, whatsoever, you know? But, like, say if I was, like, doing, like, say, schoolwork or something like that, you know? Or, I don't know, basically anything that I don't have to like, concentrate like this. Like, where I would have to do, like, fast-paced movements would be good. It's like I could do something to take a bite occasionally, or while reading something I could do it, you know? But something where I have to be, like, hands-on, trying to use Buddhism to play. You know? Mm-hmm. So, yeah. That's what I feel about it. I don't know, what is the best eat and play kind of food? Because I feel like for a lot of the time, it's hard to eat and play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like you just have to like look for breaks. Which I feel like you just don't get very
There's
often.
every situation where you can eat while actively playing.
I mean, like say even something that like in between sub stages here, you know, or like while climbing up, I could be eating something.
Well, not a burger. Can confirm.
Like say like a granola bar, I do that. Like I can eat a granola bar while playing easy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cause like it just like I pick it up real quick, take a bite, right? But like say like trying to eat like chicken or something like that, it's hard, you know, or even like ramen. But see the issue with ramen of why it's hard to eat is because then it gets cold.
Yeah.
So that's why you need like a perfect food. Anything that you have to eat with your hands though is just unoptimal. Like even like candy corn isn't optimal playing games. Like it has the half optimal to it, right? Like it's optimal in the sense that you can like just grab one in the middle of something, you know? But also it's like sticky and then your keyboard gets sticky. You know what I mean? So, that's the issue there. Why does it smell so rank right now?
Is that probably in the room tearing the place up?
No. It's probably something coming from outside in through my AC. Or the hallway is just seeping in. And the cats having a field day. That'd be disgusting. Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, point is, right? I don't know what would be the optimal food. I'm trying to think. You know? I feel like just something that comes in like small things that'd be like Skittles, you know? Or like candy corn, you know? Like say popcorn chicken. It feels like popcorn chicken with a fork, right? Easy, right?
Yeah.
Something bite-sized, you know? I feel like something bite-sized is usually pretty good for like eating and playing, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, you're leveling up?
Jared, what? I was at 58. Okay.
How was I supposed to know that?
What do you mean? I told you. I said I gained a level and a half. And I was at 58%. Now I'm at 60, to be fair. I spent a monster blood on the dance floor on a Louis V carpet. I can't wait to watch that new movie, House of Gucci.
Yes.
I'm very excited for it. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather watch Book 2 of the Avatar movie. To be fair, I still don't know why that, like, people said, like, that was a fail, bro. Like, obviously it wasn't good, right? But for, like, it wasn't terrible either. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have been mad if they would have made a book for each of them. I would have seen them in theaters. Right? Appreciate it, cause I'm about to set trip, vacation plan. Oh my god, it smells terrible in here.
What does it smell like?
Well, it kind of smells like someone threw up on a dump. You know what I'm saying? Stop blooded. Not a fan, chat, not a fan. You guys are lucky we don't have smell-o-vision.
Uh-huh.
Because you'd be gagging right now. Not
In the best way possible.
Very conflicting.
Nah, you're just wrong.
No, you're just wrong. I wish I could like be as cool as Eminem. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. Bum 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 bum. Okay, okay. Awaken! Does he just always get a fever when he awakens? Is that just how it works?
No. The wait can probably just last forever.
Well, no.
Like 3 minutes.
When I awaken, it just always gives me full health of mana. And I think it says fever above me. But I'm not even using that title.
Oh. I'm pretty sure it just heals you then. Because I remember being confused about that a little while ago.
Well, how does the actual fever work, by the way?
Yeah, I don't think we ever figured that out.
Because, like, it builds up. And I think that, like, you know how it says... Like, because, you know, it's the fever that heals you and stuff. You, like, basically activate the fever, you know, with the SP title. So, just, like, maybe it's when, what's it? That fever thing's at 100 and a person awakens, it gives a fever. You know?
Maybe.
I have no idea.
They awaken?
Well, they might have the SD title. I didn't awaken, though.
Heck.
Bum, 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 bum. I can try in 20 seconds.
Well, seeing as that's still the 100.
What do you mean?
Makes it seem like everything's just a, thing. Wasn't it something, that whoever played Genesis said that was like, oh yeah, when you awaken you get full health and mana?
Yeah, well that time it definitely didn't say fever and I got full health and mana. I mean, I figured it was a Genesis thing. I was just wondering if I activated the fever when I awakened. Or
Yeah,
if...
I'm pretty sure it said it before.
But then it looked like it did.
Because I remember I awakened, but I didn't have my fever, right? And I didn't get, like, my awaken orbs back. But then it said fever, and then you got your awaken orbs back. It was weird.
Hearing you loud and clear, Druid. Making a lot of sense to me. Same wavelength.
Always.
See, that move's just like a faster version of Dark Cloud.
Which one?
My, what, the Retribution? Yeah.
Is it the spear?
No. Yeah, like one that throws a ball forward and zaps things with lightning.
Oh. I don't remember that one.
Cool. I like characters that can reawaken. It's so much cooler. Like, if every time I was at 3 orbs, I could just, like, use it to get me back to, like, my original or stack it. You know?
Yeah, that's why I love RF.
Yeah. I have yet to play RF, so.
Oh, he's sick. Subliminal Raid.
I'm just gonna wait and then just awaken. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Like, again, like, I feel like every character should get full mana and health when they awaken, regardless if they have the title.
I'm pretty sure you get a little bit of mana when you awaken.
I don't know.
Actually, never mind. That might just be my nature's force.
Yeah. I don't feel like I get it when I awaken. Unless I have the fever up.
Yeah, because I gain like 20 per nature's force that I don't have to get back via awaken. It's weird.
Of course.
And since I awaken as soon as it's over, I basically get 100 mana every awaken. No, 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 no. You're getting the heck out of here. Oh, back in a second. Okay.
Okay. I was gonna say GG's, but fine.
Okay. Just had to get a certain special guest out of here. Wow, and just speak of the devil. I'll be back.
Okay. Well, chat. We are done for the L Sword Zone today. What? I'm probably...
I didn't even see something wrong with it at first.
I'm probably gonna fill up my drink and see when and what's for dinner. And then depending on the results of that, we'll be starting Craftopia. Because if it's gonna be a while, we might as well start now. But if it's only gonna be like 30 minutes, we might as well just wait and eat first. But honestly, Day on Elswood wasn't too bad. You know? Got some good stuff done. Felt pretty good. Wasn't too long. In general, it's great. It's great, great, great. So, yeah. Well, chat, like I said, we will see you in a little bit. Maybe sooner, maybe a little bit later. But we'll see you. I'll make sure. My eyes are wide open. Ear piercing. Yeah. See you guys in a bit. Vanish. Not really. I'm waiting for the thing to show up so it doesn't show my face at the end screen. There we go. Oi. What, Tycoon? We're gonna be playing more, like I said, Craftopia afterwards. Right, we're not nearly done streaming for today.
Unless unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna be the case.
Like a bus crashes into our house.
I don't think that would really hinder us from playing in Black and Ledger. Unless it like knocks out the flooring right under us or kills someone.
You tell me if a bus crashed into the house, you'd be like, oh yeah, everything's fine. It's gonna continue stream.
It'd be fine. Where do you think you're going? Well, like I said, yeah, mostly we're gonna figure out what and when is dinner, you know, to see if we're gonna stream like right now or if we're gonna stream like after dinner. You know, I might also check out the elliptical, see if I can get it up and working. But I'm very excited for Craftopia, Tycoon. Me and Jer got a lot of stuff we're looking forward to doing in it. And getting some automation. Plus, bro, our cows are going to go berserk on each other, right? Like, we're going to have 2 breeding machines, right? And they're going to be popping out, right? And then be immediately sent into a milking machine or a generator for them to run and generate batteries for us.
It is going to be wild.
Yeah.
Born to be wild.
And then once we get our... like level up the age thing, then we're gonna get absorbers and droppers so we can like automatically pick up and like move items and stuff like that. So like it'll be like fully automated. Same with our wheat farm. So then we can make the bioethanol, which would be very useful to have. So I'm looking forward to it, hecka, personally. Also, did you check the mail today, Jared?
No,
because it's possible Metroid Dread came. But yeah, like I said, Tycoon, we'll be back in like either a few minutes when we realize it's gonna take forever for dinner and stuff like that, or after dinner. So hopefully, preferably, dinner's like gonna be done soon, so we don't have to take a break midstream to eat, you know. But yeah, I'll catch